everyone, getting down here, and how about we watch a death battle, Ratchet and Clank versus Jak and Daxter. Of course, down below in the description is a link to the original video. If you haven't watched it, why are you here? Go away. Support the official release. Stop making me feel like a piece of shit for doing these. I make reviews. I think I'm justified with making reaction videos. I don't know if they're a minority, whatever. But anyways, damn, I'm bitchy, sorry. I have no experience with these characters. Like, okay, I play PlayStation All-Stars, and that's literally it. That's all I have with them. I mean, I think I saw like the last half of the Ratchet and Clank movie trailer when going to see Batman v Superman, but that doesn't really count. So, yeah, I have no idea who's going to win this. I have to listen to the analysis. Though I do have expect if Ratchet and Clank end up winning, people who like Jak and Daxter may use the excuse of, oh, he only won because a movie's coming out. But, I don't know, it's just, people who complain have been, they've gone so predictable, it's easy to guess what the reasonings will be. So, yeah, with that, let's just get into it.
This episode of Death Battle is brought to you by Angry Video Game Nerd 2 Assimilation. Buy it!
Like I said, I have not beaten the first one because I am terrible at platformers, especially hard ones like that. Also, my computer doesn't like to run Steam that well.
Sometimes the most unlikely of friends can become the best of heroes.
Ratchet and Clank, the Cosmic Commandos.
And Jak and Daxter, the Masters of Eco.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay, looking forward to learning about these two, or these two duos.
The unstoppable Kragmite Empire wreaked havoc across the galaxy until a race of unlikely heroes fought back. The Lombaxes, who may be some sort of lemur wombat?
Well, whatever they are, they're pretty good at kicking the shit out of Kragmites, and ended up stopping the Empire by banishing them to another dimension. Well, all except one, and boy would that come back to bite him in the ass.
Raised as one of
as
their
it
own,
usually
the
does.
last Kragmite betrayed his foster Lombaxes, raised an army of fish people, and in some sense of cruel ironic justice banished the entire Lombax race to their own dimension as well. And just as ironically missed one who would prove to be his greatest adversary.
This lone Lombax's name
like
was
I said,
Ratchet,
usually happens.
and he spent most of his days stranded on a random planet digging around with mechanical stuff and dreaming of one day exploring the galaxy. So this alien kitty cat thing scrounged up all the scraps he could find, used his natural gift with machines, and built a spaceship so incredible it would finally take him off this boring planet once and for... Oh.
Without an onboard robot ignition system, this hunk of junk would never fly.
And with Ratchet's luck, it's not like one was just gonna drop out of the sky or anything. Well, I'll be damned.
This was the SentryBot serial number XJ0461.
Well, that's hard to say in conversation, and he makes a clanky sound when he falls over, so...
Maybe I'll just call you Clank.
Clank had just been assembled maybe half an hour earlier and was already running for his life.
Yeah, see, he came from a robot killing machine making factory, but when the factory malfunctioned and made this little guy, it decided to scrap him for parts. So naturally, he got the hell out of there, ended up with Ratchet, and together they became the greatest hero duo in the galaxy.
While they started out as an unlikely
This is why you don't make
pair,
self-aware
they picked up all
robots.
sorts of experience along the way. Ratchet has been trained as a commander.
Because they run away
and is
when you try to
proficient in
scrap
martial
them.
arts, heavy weaponry, survival skills, stealth.
Ballroom dancing and origami.
And despite his diminutive size, Clank is an asset in combat as well. When paired with Ratchet, he can act as a personal helicopter or even a jetpack.
Also, turns out Clank wasn't a mistake after all.
He possesses the soul of a Zoni, energy-based creatures with the ability to manipulate time and be immune to time-altering effects. And eventually, these powers manifested in Clank as well.
That's right, he's a robo-time wizard.
Who did you say gave you this thing?
The Sony. They are
Time
little
wizard.
invisible creatures who travel through time.
Oh, right.
Both Ratchet and Clank are loaded with nanotech, microscopic machines which instantly repair their bodies after any injury, though their number is limited.
But Ratchet and Clank's true strength lies up their arsenal. Ratchet's packing your usual Solana-style weaponry, from his trusty Omni Wrench to rocket launchers. But the real beauty lies in all his wacky weapons.
hit someone with
like
a
the
wrench?
Vortex Cannon, which sucks up tiny enemies
I mean,
and
it's
blasts them
effective,
back
but
out
still.
like little flaming meteors. The mini-turret glove can deploy dozens of auto-targeting machine guns, which can destroy tanks. And of course, there's also a disco ball, which forces foes to helplessly dance before them.
What?
Ratchet's
That's gonna
gadgetry
come into
also
play, and
includes
that's either
energy
gonna be
shields,
entertaining or
close-range
stupid or
predator
both.
claws, and a variety of drones to assist him in battle. He's even picked up a gun that turns enemies into tiny, adorable sheep.
But hang on, we can't forget my all-time favorite, the Rhino 5. Part minigun, part rocket launcher, this beauty unleashes a glorious river of death in whatever direction she's facing. All set to Tchaikovsky's 1812 Overture.
I'm honestly surprised you know how to say his name.
Oh yeah, the dude played my favorite musical instrument.
What, the piano?
No. Cannons.
Oh.
Anyway, in their adventures, Ratchet and Clank have done
Yeah, I
some
remember
pretty
that for
impressive
PlayStation
things.
Lost Stars. That's
They
one
were
of his.
skilled enough to
Is
win
that his level
numerous
1 or 2?
gladiator
I
battles,
forget. Well,
strong
it
enough
doesn't
to
matter.
stop the blow of a Wargrok with nothing but an Omni Wrench, fast enough to dodge close-range laser fire, tough enough to survive an explosive shipwreck.
Oh, there's a comic,
and
they know
even
that.
the vacuum of space.
However, their ability to survive deadly blows is entirely dependent on their supply of nanotech. If they run out of microbots, the next blow is sure to be fatal. But Ratchet and Clank's greatest strength doesn't come from any outlandish
it's like Sonic's
weapon or
rings, I
body
guess.
rebuilding nanomachine. Rather, it is their unbreakable bond of friendship
Nanomachine,
and
son.
teamwork.
Oh, God, that was so friggin' lame.
Robots are not so easily fooled.
Ah, what's that?
What?
Long before the world bred life, it was filled with eco. Left behind by godlike beings called the Precursors, eco came in 6 different types, each possessing a different power. But what became of the Precursors? How did they harness the power of eco? The answers, they say, lie in the destiny of the mischievous teenage boy named Jak.
Jak was born into royalty as the son of King Dumbass. Dumbass, ruler of Haven City. But Jak lost his future as heir to the throne when some douche named Baron Praxis overthrew his dad. The former king was separated from his son and banished to the wastelands, leaving Jak to grow up a wandering orphan.
Until he was taken in and raised by Samos, the elder of Sandover Village. Here, he met his best friend-to-be, Daxter.
Though I don't know why he would ever want to be friends with a guy that never shuts up.
The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crap?
Before long, Jak and Daxter became
He looks weird
inseparable
not
and
as
did
a
just about all their
rodent
teenage
thing.
tomfoolery together. Like stealing a speedboat to explore the forbidden Misty Island.
Yeah, turns out it was forbidden for a pretty damn good reason.
Man, that stung!
Oh no, he fell into the weasel pool!
Well, technically, he fell into a pool of dark eco, which transformed him into an Otzel. Whatever the hell that's supposed to be.
Daxter took it pretty well, all things considered.
I'm fine.
By the way, where's the unweasel
Yeah, I
pool?
think that's how you would react.
It's not so simple. In order to reverse Daxter's transformation, they would have to find the Sage of Dark Eco. To prepare them for this journey, Samos trained them to harness the power of Eco and, in turn, to become formidable warriors.
With green eco, Jak can restore lost health and create shields. With yellow eco, he can launch energy projectiles from his hands. Blue eco doubles his speed and reflexes, and red eco does the same for his strength, allowing him to take down tough enemies with a single strike.
But when their tinkering with ancient precursor technology sent them tumbling into a dystopian future, it's a long story. Jak was captured and experimented on by Baron Praxis, who wanted to turn him into a super soldier.
Too bad he didn't really know what he was doing, and poor Jak was stuck as his lab rat for 2 straight years, until Daxter finally busted him out. Jak was so happy, he spoke his first words ever.
Took your sweet time there, huh, Dax?
Oh, my first words were beer. Now!
Unbeknownst to Praxis, while his experiments failed to turn Jak into Captain America, they did grant him the ability to consume Dark Eco and temporarily transform into the mighty Dark Jak.
Dark Jak can use Dark Eco for a bunch of
Who your
powerful
name
projectiles, and he can even triple in size and strength. On top of that, Dark Jak is also completely invulnerable.
That's right, we bad. You haven't forgotten what I taught you, Jak.
If one super form wasn't enough, Jak gained another when he came face to face with the precursors themselves. And turns out they're all Otzels like Daxter.
Oh my god.
They gave him the ability to consume Light Eco in order to counterbalance the darkness within.
You'll never guess what they called it. Give up, it's Light Jak.
In this form, Jak can glide through the air,
Yep.
create a force field,
I recognize
regenerate
this
from
from
wounds,
PlayStation
and
All-Stars.
even freeze time itself.
When there's not enough Dark or Light Eco on hand to run around blasting people with godlike energy, Jak wields one of the most versatile weapons ever created, the Morph Gun. Powered by different types of Eco, it can work like a shotgun, grenade launcher, or minigun. It can fire ricocheting laser shots, homing needles, and even friggin' lightning.
And when Jak sets the Morph Gun to mass inverter mode, it can blast a wave of Dark Eco so absurd it alters the very laws of gravity on anybody within its reach.
Yeah, but if that fails, they can just blast them with the supernova. It basically one-shots about anything.
Damn.
This place has too much excitement. We need to move back to the country.
Armed to the teeth with weapons and Eco, Jak and Daxter successfully dethroned Praxis and saved Haven City thanks to several impressive feats along the way.
Like getting up no problem after being crushed in a cave-in, or tearing through solid metal doors like wet paper. Daxter helps when he can, usually by steering missiles into people, but most of the heavy lifting is done by Jak.
Like the one time he did this.
Jak and Daxter are incredibly resourceful. They won a gladiator-style battle with nothing but an unmodified morph gun.
And their drive to win is so strong they even took first in the Crass City Grand Championship while poisoned.
Even giant terraforming robots trying to destroy the world fall to their teamwork, provided they have enough Eco.
They can only carry so much Eco at once, roughly under a minute's worth in combat for each color type, and so they rely on replenishing their power by pulling Eco from the environment. Also, Jak can be a bit reckless and doesn't always think things through.
Even still, don't underestimate the duo of Jak and Daxter. It's the last thing a lot of bad guys ever did.
So I guess Jackson never got turned back to
the combatants are
human
set.
or whatever.
Let's end this debate
That's kinda
once
sad.
and for all.
But first, remember that game we told you about last time? You can buy it now. The Nerd is back
so now-
on an adventure through 22 levels full of new weapons, enemies, and power-ups with unlockable armor upgrades, epic bosses, and of course all the foul-mouthed carnage old-school platforming action you could want. Angry Video Game Nerd 2 Assimilation is available right now on Steam for PC, Mac, and Linux. So what are you waiting for? Go pick it up. But right now, it's time for a death battle!
Okay, after hearing all that, I'm not completely sure. I think I'm gonna go with Ratchet Clank. Mostly because of that gun that turns opponents into sheep. Like, if you get hit with that, you're a fucking sheep. What can you do? So, with that, that's all I can think of say, so let's just get back into it. There's environments. Though I'm guessing this whole city probably can't be used over and over. Yeah.
That's the last time I let Quark fix the warp system.
Actually, weren't you the one who overclocked the accelerator?
Huh. This is new. Hey! Do you have any idea what you've done?
Yeah, hey guys, welcome to our home. Make yourself comfortable on the couch. If you can find what's left of it.
This isn't so bad.
I can fix that.
I'm very sorry for your loss, Mr. Weasel.
Weasel.
Also, apparently Dex has pants now.
Well, looks like it's us who needs to fix you.
Bring it!
Take that. And one more for your mama. Get him, Jack.
Guys, this is just going to lead to more property damage.
What the fuck? Get a load of this!
Hey, what?
Ugh.
Hey, Fuzzball! You're pissing me off! I got him! Mercy?
No.
I regret this decision.
Done for. Watch out! You can't keep up. Rest in pieces.
Whoa! Ratchet!
Can't you go any faster?
I wasn't designed for this.
Let's try this!
Any more weapons you want to throw at me? Like I need any more.
You're surrounded by turrets, and that's all you can say, but okay, transformations, that works.
Huh. Well, maybe just one more.
Oh yeah, Daxter.
Ratchet, behind us!
Now what?
Get him, Jack!
Ooh. Ultimate form, I guess, and whatnot. Okay, if... I have a feeling that this doesn't kill Ratchet, nothing will. But, oh, counterbalance time. There seems to be a theme this season. Hey, my random guess was right. Woo, but they cut down the sheeps.
Curtain.
KO! Oh, not the weasel guy!
Jak and Daxter were formidable fighters, especially when they had enough eco on hand. But Ratchet and Clank's better teamwork, superior defenses, and overwhelming arsenal trumped
And probably the
them in
fact that
end.
they've got more games,
Well,
I
they
believe.
both had ways to patch
That
themselves
seems to
up.
be
Ratchet's
advantage
nanotech
a
was
good chunk
way
of the
more
time.
reliable and plentiful than Jack's green eco.
And Ratchet's shields and incapacitative weaponry were more than enough to put a stop to Jak's more offensive eco.
Haha, take that, nature!
While Jak and Daxter's morph gun was one of the most versatile weapons we've ever seen, it absolutely pales in comparison to the sheer size and power of Ratchet and Clank's arsenal.
Jack's best shot was his dark form, but like everything Jak and Daxter had, it didn't take long to run out of juice. Well, Ratchet and Clank had more than enough gadgets and weaponry to keep up the fight.
Plus, Clank is an infinitely more capable sidekick than Daxter, especially his time manipulation and immunity powers.
It was game overture, for Jak and Daxter.
The winners are Ratchet and Clank.
Okay, congrats, Ratchet and Clank. Who's next?
Next time on Death Battle.
Ooh, the Flash. Nice. Quicksilver will be my guess, but I'm not sure. Well, I'm looking forward to this. Whoever he fights. Like I said, best against Quicksilver, but yeah.
Hey everybody, I'm Chad, I play Boomstick.
I'm Ben, I play Wiz, and thank you so much for watching Ratchet and Clank vs. Jak and Daxter. And remember, you can watch the next episode early by signing up for a sponsorship if you don't have one already. You can click the link below.
I'm broke
and
as
get a 30-day
shit.
free trial.
I
And
can't.
then you'll get to see Flash versus... You can find out by racing on over to our social media, at Spirit Attack on Twitter,
Ew.
official SA on Facebook. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Like, subscribe, and check out these other cool videos like, what is it, Pokemon Be Crazy? And the mystery video, of course, which takes you to the internet?
Or you can click us and watch more Death Battle.
That works too.
Right. Not that part.
Anywhere. Or you can touch down there too if you want that.
Oh, I'm out.
Thanks for watching.
Okay. I guess just going to let this go for the remaining seconds and whatnot. So, that was Ratchet and Clank versus Jak and Daxter, and yeah, that was a good death battle. I mean, the battle itself did seem kind of chaotic, but it's fine. I'll have to just relook and reanalyze it when we get to the 75th episode, but that's not for a while. Like, that's definitely not until next year, especially if they take another break, but I digress. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't know, I don't feel like either way, like, I know I said I guess Ratchet Clank would win, but that was just more or less a random guess, like, I was ready to be wrong. I mean, my reasoning was Sheep Gun. Yeah, I thought they're gonna win because Sheep Gun, and they didn't even use Sheep Gun. Push Sheep Gun for SummerSlam, I don't know. But next time, The Flash. Definitely looking forward to that, since I do like DC, and I don't know, I don't know if The Flash would be in my top 10 favorite DC heroes. I don't know, maybe, perhaps. Though, who's facing, like I said when he was shown, my best guess would be Quicksilver, though. Confused, I guess if they really wanted to, they could bring back Sonic. I mean, I know they did that for a one-man melee, but I'd rather see more new people, so yeah, I guess with that, looking forward to Flash versus whoever. I mean, maybe it's a speedster that's slipping through my mind, but yeah. See you next time, I guess. Bye.